Hello everyone, this is Dream Shipwrecked, and today we have another special visitor. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Ms. Chris. I barely remember this game, so this is gonna be fun.
It's okay, I barely remember it either. Luckily, it's fairly easy to do.
Right.
And today we'll be fighting the Duchess.
Oh, boy.
Come closer, my little
Like,
chick.
I remember watching the Disney movie of Alice like, a bunch of times when I was little, and the Duchess was cut out, actually.
Yeah, they changed quite a few things for the Disney movie. Inexplicably, they made Alice blonde for some reason. But, yeah, the Duchess just wasn't that big of a deal. I guess they cut her for time constraints.
Right, and she's not really mentioned a whole lot. I mean, really, if someone mentions Alice in Wonderland, it's really just Alice, the Rabbit, and the Queen. Like, and Mad Hatter and the Queen.
Yeah, I guess that it's... I don't know. I mean, the Queen and the Rabbit, they are more for... Like, they make up the plot. The Duchess and, you know, the March Hare, or the Mock Turtle and the Griffin and all that, they just are kind of there, so it kind of gets mixed in the woodwork.
Right.
But this one's a bit of a... It's not really that difficult of a fight, but it's mostly one of attrition because she has a lot of health, so we'll be using a lot of her knives. The item that we picked up is a Jack-in-the-Box. It has two modes of attack. You can either have it the main attack, where it'll spit out bombs, or the alternate attack, where it'll do a ring of fire, which can also catch you on fire, amusingly.
Oh, huh.
And it will explode afterwards, so... Mostly we're just going to be running around trying to collect whatever little meta essence we can.
Right, and it's pretty. She's just pretty much. You just whittle her down.
Yeah, exactly. For those who aren't familiar with the only familiar with the Disney story, the Duchess was a character that Alice met when she was first meeting Bill, like we discussed before, in the Pool of Tears. She had a child that was a pig. And she constantly had a cook who was cooking with way too much pepper, which is why she's shooting us with a pepper shaker right now, or pepper grinder. So, she's a little bit nuts, to say the least.
Right, I mean, her child's a pig.
And not just a metaphor on American dietary restrictions, literal pig.
Yeah. That's the only thing I remember, really, is just, I mean, pepper grinder, and I heard that she thought a pig was her child.
Yeah, and it turned out to be literal. There it is. Ooh.
And,
Ew.
oh, man.
She sneezed her head off, that's
Ew.
gross.
Apparently that can happen, like, I don't know if it's like an old wives' tale, not like make your head explode, but, like, if you, like, it's supposed like the old wives' tale, if you hold back a sneeze, then, like, you can burst a blood vessel in your eye or something.
My shell's in
It's kinda
tolerable
gross.
condition.
I think I've actually heard of that happening before as well. Like, they just, like, blow out their eye and it turns all bloody and red and creepy.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, the blood vessels in your
around my
eyes really
bubbles.
are, like,
Cuddle up to
tiny
them.
and weak.
Never
and can
leave them.
burst it easily.
You'll muddle through.
Oh yeah, something just happens. Yeah, this first section of the game is actually pretty easy. It's not until we get to the Looking Glass Land that things start really going crazy.
Okay. As if things aren't crazy already.
Yeah, well, I should say difficult more than
Right,
crazy.
right.
You know. Alice has plenty of craziness to spare.
Right, I always kind of feel a bit weird when, you know, like, beloved, like, things from, like, your childhood, like, I don't know if it's, like, a recent trend, or if it's more, like, you know, something where it's like, oh, well, you thought this was a nice, innocent cartoon, but it really means this, and it just bugs me to no end. I mean, I don't mind for this game so much, because, I mean, Alice itself, like, her adventure could be an allude to mental illness anyway, but, like, the one that really makes me mad the most is the one with Rugrats, like, from the childhood. It's like, oh, well, the babies are really, like, hallucinations that Angelica is seeing. Like, and all these babies are really dead.
What?
Yeah, it is, it's like, oh, it makes...
Is there anything to support that, or is it just, like, one of those stupid creepypastas?
It's one of those stupid creepypastas. I mean, like, I
Okay.
guess the really kind of basis with that, Angelica can talk to the babies and to the grown-ups, but I see that more as that she's a toddler.
Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, I kind of like those kinds of things just because, I mean, obviously some of them are really stupid. Like some of the, oh, my Pokemon cartridge is haunted or whatever. But some of them, it's just like the weird interpretations. Then again, I am a Silent Hill fan, which means that I am absolutely insane for stupid interpretations. But, oh, no. Oh, Alice, no. Oh, poor girl. I like how she has a specific death for dying in water, despite the fact that you pretty much never even can. Yeah, it's like some of them are cool, like, God, what was the one that I liked? I completely slips my mind, but some of the stuff you find on, like, TV tropes or whatever, it's like, oh, that's kind of clever. I guess if you look at it that way, then you might be able to interpret it that way. But you're right. I mean, some of them, they're just really, like, dumb. Like this one, it's not so bad because it's its own
Right,
thing,
that's
but
why this one doesn't
something where
really
it's
make
like-
me that upset, because really it's kind of like the whole book, I guess, is really kind of, did she really see this, or was it all a dream?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's the book itself. It's pretty obvious that it was a dream, but something like I don't know, some of the other media, you definitely could understand where she might be a little bit nutso.
I like the one where
I mean,
they're saying that Aladdin
Right.
is actually like a post-apocalyptic because just because of all the modern pop culture references that the genie makes. That wouldn't given the time period of where the movie takes place, wouldn't have happened yet. It's like,
yeah, but
oh, sorry, you were saying
Sorry?
something. I completely interrupted you.
no, it's fine. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, because you are right. Obviously, Robin Williams, his entire humor is based off of that kind of stuff, but it does make sense that it would be something where it's because you don't really see any of the outside world except for the magic stuff. So who knows?
Right.
Maybe anything from a post-apocalyptic, or maybe Genie the Time
Maybe
Traveler.
that would make sense if he was if he was a time traveler. Like maybe time for genies really isn't the same
Finish what you start,
as
please.
for here.
Remember,
I mean,
you're
I
just
did
a
like how it was
visitor.
basically
We have to
because
live
just in his
here.
song he was saying he'd been
I'm
in there
not on
in the
holiday.
lamp for 10,000
I'm not
years.
ungrateful. You're an
But,
honorary reptile.
Lucky me.
But also,
You'll think so
I
when
mean,
you're
it could
underwater.
just be anything. I mean, I like that's the only theory that I kind of liked, because that one does make you think. It's just the ones where it's just the one.
Yeah, the off-the-wall things that are kind of just like, yeah, I guess I could kind of see that.
But other times it's you just have to go no.
No, your headcanon is not correct. I'm sorry.
Your headcanon needs to get your head checked.
So the item that we just got, the mock turtle shell, it allows us to breathe and move a little bit better underwater. So we can still drown if we have it, but it's a
Right,
little
so
bit
it's just
harder to do.
it's kind of an extra gauge. Okay.
Yeah, kind of, pretty much. I mean, we don't really spend that much time underwater as
That's right.
it is, but
I mean,
you never know.
When it does happen, it's nice to have.
Exactly. Yeah, it's interesting because there was one game that was supposed to come out. I think it was, what was the name of that Disney thing where it was Mickey Mouse with the painter's
yes,
brush?
and I'm
Do you know what I'm talking
completely
about?
drawing a blank on it because my older sister played that game. I tried playing it for a bit, but the camera work is a bit wonky. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'll have to, once we're done
Yeah.
recording, I'll have to ask her.
But it was actually designed to be something more like American McGee's Alice, where it's a bunch of like steampunk and like Disney was supposed to be like broken down and rotting from misuse, but they actually changed
Right,
it because
and
it was
kind
too
of
creepy.
a way, like a bit of beginning, it's just kind of, I think it was all supposed to be based on like paint or something, and so it does, in the beginning it does look broken and run down, but not as like creepy as you described.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think that I think I saw a concept art of Goofy that was supposed to be what the Mad Hatter looks like, all like gears and
Huh.
broken down pieces and all that. But I can understand that wouldn't track
Yeah.
really well with 5-year-olds, so I imagine they took it out. I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
the rope so much in this game.
Well, it kind of reminds me, just like, I guess that when did this game come out? I forget. Oh wow, I
Late 90s,
figured
I
mid
assume.
2000s, but yeah,
Maybe. I can't track this anymore. It's
yeah.
been so long that I
You've taken your
Exactly.
sweet
track
time.
What do you mean? You're the one who didn't wait. I have reasoned.
Forget reasons, they're useless. Caterpillar is waiting.
I remember him well. Thin-skinned, ill-tempered, smokes too much, disagreeable smell. Why do I need him?
No one's wiser in Wonderland. Only he knows what you must do to save us. Now follow closely. The way is treacherous. We have so far
It's
to go
called
and
Epic
so
Mickey,
little
by the
time to
way.
get there.
I just went ahead and looked it up.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.